Alright, so let's talk about Camp Rock, the 2008 Disney Channel classic starring Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers. But to be honest, Camp Rock was still like another high school musical, but instead of high school, you're thrown into a summer camp. But don't worry, you still get the same amount of high school drama. Okay, so we start off with our main character, Michi Torres, who's a little too excited to get up for school. But Michi is 15 and she is obsessed with music. If you couldn't tell by her room already, it's basically a shrine for music. But Michi wants to go to Camp Rock and she let her mom know this by leaving a brochure laying around the house.
Look what I found in the crisper. A Camp Rock brochure. Or should I say another Camp Rock brochure?
This is just like me when I was younger when I would leave my Game Informer magazine laying around. But there is just one problem with Michi going to Camp Rock.
Sweetie, I know you want to go to this camp, and I'm sorry, but we just can't swing it right now.
But later on, after Michi get home from school, she gets good news.
You're going to Camp Rock. Connie's Catering is going camping, but you have to help out in the kitchen. Thank you.
So when Michi gets to the camp, she meets this girl named Caitlin who's into music production.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. Camper today, top-selling music producer tomorrow. I'm Michi. Hi.
But this is Tess Tyler, the girl that Michi bumped into earlier.
Sorry, I didn't see you. Obviously.
And the kind of girl who probably named her cat after herself. Tess is the daughter of a famous singer named TJ Tyler. So since Tess' mom is famous, this means she could be a brat by default.
Wow, I love your mom. Of course you do. I'm Michi Torres.
Hey, is your dad Nicky Torres the composer? My dad staged one of his shows.
No.
So what does he do?
He owns a hardware store.
But during this conversation, Michi tries to impress Tess by lying about her lifestyle to try to fit in.
But my mom,
Yeah?
the president of Hot Tunes TV in China.
So this means Michi had to sneak around and try not to get caught in the kitchen, or her secret will come out that she's just a normal person. But while Michi deals with that, Shane Gray, played by Joe Jonas, is having his own drama. And Shane is a member of a band called the Connect 3 with his real life brothers, and I do not know if they're related inside of the movie or not, so yeah. But Shane's got a bad boy reputation, or at least a Disney Channel version of a bad boy reputation, which involves him being mildly rude or wearing sunglasses indoors. But one day while Michi was helping her mom in the kitchen, her mom tells her to take out the trash, and she runs into a piano and starts to sing.
Hello? Who's in here?
But Shane never sees Michi's face, but this causes Shane to want to find the girl with the voice. Meanwhile, Michi is unaware of all of this. But during one of Michi's first classes, she showed everyone that she could actually sing.
Who will I be? It's up to me. All the never-ending possibilities.
But this immediately leaves Tess mad because she wants to be the center of attention, so she invites Michi to sing background in her group to keep Michi in the background.
And final jam. Your vocals in the background would be like amazing.
Well, I was thinking about singing solo. Well, maybe a group would be better.
So back in the kitchen where Michi finally gets to meet Shane, and she tries not to blow her cover, so she disguises herself.
Hi.
I'm Shane. But I'm sure even the kitchen help knows that.
This guy is such a jerk.
Excuse me?
What?
Well, you're kind of being a jerk.
That's what I said. So later that day, Shane teaches a class that Michi is attending.
Let the music play. Next stop, it's time to celebrate.
I'm sorry to point this out, but how do the whole class know the whole routine already? Okay, so the next day is the campfire where people can perform and show their talents while being themselves. But after this whole performance, you can see that Michi is kind of disappointed in herself for being a backup singer. So like the next morning, Michi overhears Shane playing a song that's way different from his normal bad boy stuff.
Can a guy get some peace?
It sounded kind of different. It didn't. I liked it. It was good for stupid cookie cutter pop star stuff.
But a little later on, Caitlin and Tess gets into a food fight. But this leads to both of them getting in trouble by Brown, who was also Shane's uncle.
Whoa! Who was the first one to throw food?
Caitlin.
From here on out, you're on kitchen duty.
So now with Caitlin on kitchen duty, this means Michi's secret can get exposed. So later that day, Michi runs into Shane once again, and he plays her a song inspired by the girl he heard on the piano.
You're the voice I hear inside my head, the reason that I'm singing.
But later that day, Michi goes to help her mom in the kitchen, and you'll never guess who she runs into.
I'm Caitlin.
Wait a minute. You're the cook's daughter. She's your mom.
Fast forwarding a little, and the camp throws yet another concert type of event for the campers to participate in.
Tonight is the pajama jam. So, outfit check. White shorts and green hoodies.
I like when they show up for the event and they have the same exact clothes on. Like, where are you guys getting the same exact outfit at the last minute? So at this event, Kaylin showcases one of her instrumentals, and when Tess sees Shane is enjoying it, she gets jealous and sabotages Kaylin's performance.
Help! Help! There's a snake!
It's just the power cord to the sound system, Tess.
I did not want to add this part, but I had to watch it again, so do you.
Okay, what is that?
She said, whatever, major loser. Oh, wow, Tess. Whatever, major loser? That is so last year. I mean, everyone knows that. Oh, well, I guess not everyone.
You can just see the cringe in Kaylin's face. So the next day, Mitchie and Kaylin are getting back close, and Kaylin reveals that she was Tess' friend at one point, and she tells Mitchie that Tess is not a good friend because she just wanted to be in the spotlight.
Sell your soul? Oh, shoot. I was supposed to go meet up with...
But Mitchie, she just warned you. So Shane put out a word that he's looking for the girl who was singing on the piano, and this leads to every girl trying to sing in his face, like literally.
Okay, come on, everyone. Let's start. What you waiting for? Just let me hear you. Show me how you feel.
Now some time go by and Tess finds Shane and Mitchie hanging out. So Tess' jealousy leads to her trying to find dirt on Mitchie by spying on her.
Seriously, Mom. Okay, we're done with the dishes.
Okay, girls, have fun at the campfire.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye. I love you, Mom.
Love you too. Bye.
So this leads to Tess exposing Mitchie for lying about her lifestyle.
But tell me again about how important she is. I'm sorry, what?
She's not the president of Hot Tunes TV China.
And this somehow leads to Shane being mad at Mitchie. I really don't get how he's mad because she really never lied to him. I don't get it. Now some time go past and Tess overhears Shane and his Uncle Brown talking about some girl he heard singing on the piano and how the song is stuck in his head. So this makes Tess steals Mitchie's songbook. Now that Tess knows that the girl Shane is trying to find is Mitchie, she tries to get her kicked out of the final jam.
Tess thinks that Mitchie and Caitlin stole her charm bracelet.
What? That's it.
I've got to ban you guys from the rest of camp activities until the end of Final Jam.
Now it's time for the final jam where we see things start to fall apart for Tess.
This is not amateur night. This is serious.
Stop telling us what to do. What? Don't worry about me. Do it yourself. I'm done. BTW, your lip gloss is so not glossy anymore.
So when Tess loses her backup singers, we see her perform a solo. And I guess he tried to pass this off as if why Tess acts like a jerk. That's right, kids. You only get to be a jerk if you don't get attention from your parents. But before the judges, which is Connect 3, announces the winner, Mitchie shows up and sings because you just gotta love a good loophole. And she was technically banned until the end of Final Jam, and it's the end. So, yeah.
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where.
Did Demi Lovato create the Disneys? But this is when Shane realizes Mitchie is the girl he has been looking for all along.
That's the song.
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Can I let the light?
But after this, they finally announced the winner of the Final Jam, and that's Kim Rock. And one thing I did like about this movie that it has so much unintentional comedy, and the movie does teach you a lesson, but it's like the same lesson in every other Disney movie. And something I didn't like about the movie is that it didn't make sense. Like, I still don't know why Shane was mad at Mitchie. But they came out with a Camp Rock 2 that released 2 years after this, and I don't know if I will be covering that right away. But I do remember it being way more cringy than this, but that should be fun.